Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of One Life You'd Rather Not Live. My name is Scott Clifton. You may remember me from my days playing one of the nearly extinct Quartermains on General Hospital. Or perhaps you are Bob Guza, and you don't know what a Quartermain is. Anyway, now that I have buffed up, gotten a good haircut, and been fortunate enough to leave GH, I find myself on One Life to Live. You may be wondering what I'm doing here today. Brian Franz, also known as the man who thinks soap viewers need to be trained, has ordered head writer Ron Carlivity to do weekly recaps of One Life to Live, so that our viewers will understand what is happening on the show. I thought I was being asked to do these, because I'm new to the show. Ron has informed me that he wants me to start the recaps, because I play one of the only characters left in Landview with even a modicum of intelligence. Speaking of which, this past week on the show my character pulled a bag of blood out of the medical waste container in Psycho Slut Barbie's room. For the record, Psycho Slut Barbie is Stacy, but I refuse to call her that, because I have a friend named Stacy, and calling Psycho Slut Barbie by the same name insults her. Back to the point, one might think that waving a bag of blood around like a madman in front of Psycho Slut Barbie and the idiot private eye would make my character one of the dumber ones. On a normal show this may be true, but on One Life, it makes me a genius. Somehow I'm the only person in town who Psycho Slut Barbie hasn't blackmailed and who can still figure out that she is up to something sinister. The private eye she claims to love certainly doesn't seem to have a clue, even though she once drugged him, stripped him, and set it up to have his girlfriend walk in on them in bed. Nor has he figured out that his mother is lying about having killed his father, and that his girlfriend broke up with him under totally bogus pretenses to save their son. If you ever find yourself stuck in Landview, never ask this Rex guy to investigate anything for you. Trust me, that is one life you'd rather not live. The one man you may want to ask for help is Super John. He's awfully busy rescuing the citizens of Landview single-handedly, but ladies, if you play weak enough, he will come to your rescue. Just don't expect him to smile ever, tell you that he loves you, to remain loyal, or to wear any color that isn't black. Right now he is on the run with Marty, his ex-girlfriend, suffering memory loss after her death, even though his wife Blair was just nearly stabbed to death. He's been accused of that stabbing his wife and 3 others, but in a move that clearly shows how much Mr. Carlivity loves suspense, we knew immediately that John had not harmed a hair on anyone's head. Instead, we had to have 2 former rapists come back so that they could be in creepy scenes with a 17-year-old girl and one of their former victims. Win-win-win. Of course, it's one of these rapists who actually killed all those people. We know because one power lord informed his accomplice that she had to get him out of the loony bin because, quote, he had things to do and people to kill, end quote. Yes, he actually said those words. Yet another life you should be glad you are not living. Jared and Natalie continued to be missing in action this week. Presumably they were off somewhere semi-private to loudly discuss yet again how Jessica's baby is really Star's baby and how they can't tell the truth because it will destroy Jessica. Just ignore Star, Cole, Marcy, and Michael. Surely they also convinced themselves that even though less than a year ago the big secret they were keeping came out, this one never will. Speaking of Jessica, she was getting busy with that chiseled hottie named Brody. You go, girlfriend. Sadly they have to keep their relationship quiet because stupid private eye boy has to continue to believe that chiseled boy is stopping his ex-girlfriend. Because God forbid that horrendous plot ever end. In some good news, Bo and Nora got even closer this week. It's sad that it takes their teenage son being paralyzed for them to see that they still love each other, but hey, their fans have been waiting a decade to see them reunite. I suspect they will take it. This may actually be one life worth living. Although probably not, if you are Clint. Maybe that's what you get for dating your brother's ex-wife. Cole is finally getting a clue that drugs might be bad. It's not like getting in a big car accident and paralyzing the kid you think of like your little brother would be a tip-off. To further illustrate Cole is delusional, he began have actual delusions on Friday, brought on withdrawal. Anywho, that is all for part 1 of this premiere episode of One Life You'd Rather Not Live. I'm Scott Clifton saying hey, that Brody guy isn't the only one with killer odds these days.